Everybody, welcome inside. Third place, the Bantam A game between Roseville and Edina this afternoon. Happy New Year to everybody. The opening face-off controlled by Roseville. It's banked off toward the near side. Edina able to hold it at neutral. They'll play it ahead into the Roseville zone. As it's swept down toward the near side. Just underway, 14:42 to go here in the first period and no score. It's taken away here by Edina. His backhand feed. It's loose out front, and the rebound was just out of the reach of David Sepik. It's played back up into the far side corner in the Roseville zone. Roseville gets it back out to neutral. It'll go deep into the Edina zone. Icing waved off. Edina will set up deep in their own zone. They played back out to neutral ice where West flips it in deep into the Roseville zone. Picked up deep in the Roseville zone. They'll send it in deep. As Isaac Schmidt sends it for icing, we'll have a face-off with 14:04 to go here in the first period and no score. Face-off, still loose in the circle. Edina will carry it around the Roseville net. It's banked back up toward the far side corner. It's Roseville trying to clear. They'll be able to get it out to neutral. 2-on-1 the other way. Trying to get it into the offensive zone, but having it taken away was Aiden Schreier as it's played back into the corner. Turnaround shot that's blown dead on the shot attempt. The save was made by Jonah Stevens. Penalty coming here against Grant Kohanek of Roseville. Face off. Pushed into the Raiders zone. Along the near side board, 13:25 to go here in the first period, no score. Lindenberg gets it back toward the near side. Shot blocked, we get another whistle. And a hand pass will I guess I'll bring it into the neutral zone. 13:18 to go here in the first period. 1:42 in the Edina power play. It's back up on the far side boards is A.J. Russo as he sends it over to his partner, Michael Lindberg, on the near side. Stretch pass through neutral, sent down toward the near side where it's brought under control by Dylan Kerme. Kerme couldn't hold on to it. 3-on-4 rather, into the offensive zone. So Roseville able to clear. So Lindberg will not have to get to it. It'll be an icing. We're going to have a face-off deep in the Edina zone with 12:48 to go here in the first period. No score, minute 12 in the power play for Edina. Edina back through neutral and getting tied up was Cole, but he was able to get it over to Tyler Davis. Davis drops it back to the blue line. Now Davis back with it. 53 seconds in the power play, 12:25 in the period. With a shot and a drive that's blocked out front. Edina able to hold the clear attempt. This one knocked down in front, and that'll be held on to by the goaltender Leo Miller of Roseville. We'll have a face-off with 12:18 to go in the period. 42 seconds in the power play. Face-off controlled by Edina. Here's Witzke with it. Witzke has a pass tipped as he was trying to play it along. Roseville trying to gain control, and they will punch it up into the Raiders bench. They'll have a face-off, 12:05 in the period, 29 in the power play. Edina controls. There's a shot through traffic that's knocked down. Rebound able to be gathered in by the Hornets. It's McLeese at the line, who plays it back over toward the near side. 13 seconds in the power play. It's McLeese back with it. McLeese playing it back to the near side. Now McLeese gets it back from Cole. Shot blocked. It'll go through neutral ice. McLeese back to pick it up. As Roseville back to full strength. McLeese into the offensive zone, but offside with 11:31 to go here in the first period. Face-off coming in the neutral zone. Drake Rivard taking the face-off for Roseville. The battle for it ends up being pushed into the Raiders zone. West with a shot and a save, and that's held on to by Miller with 11:21 to go here in the first period. Backhand shot that's saved by Miller up into the far side corner. Played along, unable to be held by Edina. Roseville trying to gain the offensive zone. We're going to get Edina able to pick the puck up deep in their own end. Sent back the other direction by Schmidt into the offensive zone for Roseville with a shot that'll go wide of the net. Centering feed kicked around. The shot that's blocked. As Colin Sundin tried to wind up. You can bounce toward the near side. Played behind the Edina net. The shot blocked. Off the stick of Mason Stenger. As Edina gathers it in. They'll work up the left wing. There's a shot that'll come down toward the near side corner. As Roseville will gather it in their own end. It's swatted down toward the near side. And sent back in. It's Warpinski who knocked it down. It's sent it deep into the Roseville zone. Nice job getting the play tied up on the end boards by Stenger. Edina able to hold the zone. Edina able to hold again. 9:37 to play in the first period. No score. Puck kicked around in the slot. It's played out to neutral. Back to pick it up is Witzke ahead of his Roseville counterpart. It's played back toward the Edina blue line. Oh, what a great job of just fighting through by Rivard, as Rivard eventually has it taken away and sent through the neutral zone. Icing waved off. Roseville will have to play it from deep in their own zone. Didn't get a whole lot on the pass, and it's intercepted by Davis. It's carried into the offensive zone as Cole battling with Egan Hyber. Roseville gets it out to neutral. It's racing to try to get to this one is Kohanek. Kohanek in the corner trying to center it, but it's intercepted before it got to Aiden Schreier. Edina with it at neutral. Whiffed on. A little backhand pass ahead by A.J. Russo. Nice play here to take this one away by Lucas Cole. Cole on the far side trying to fight for it as Roseville can't gain control of it cleanly. 8:10 to go, first period, no score. Edina will play it over toward Cowan on the near side. Cowan will send a long drive. That'll be snagged with the glove and held on to by Miller with 7:44 to go in the first period. Face-off controlled by Edina. Witzke with a shot through traffic that was blocked. Tipped out to neutral ice as Edina pushes it back the other way. The shot that was saved by Stevens, and back the other way comes Edina. Here's West into the offensive zone. Minnesota setting up behind their own net. Edina sets up behind their own net. It's intercepted. And the shot that's kind of wobbled in on Stevens. Get to slide over to make the save. Tommy Molloy took the shot. Icing waved off. Roseville will have to play it from deep in their own end. It's slowed up enough to be waved off. On the near side, here's Mason Stenger. And able to be held by Roseville, played down to the near side corner. And Stenger trying to play it around up toward the far side. 6:20 to go here in the first period and no score. Intercepted on the drop pass. Sundin into the offensive zone, 1-on-2. He'll get a good shot over the top of the net anyway. Cross ice pass has to be taken back into the neutral zone. As Kermey plays it in deep to the Roseville end where the Raiders will pick it up with 5:43 to go here in the first period. Played along, Davis back with it. Davis into the offensive zone for Edina. Davis driven down into the near side corner. The right wing side into the offensive zone come the Raiders. A nice move. And a great job to catch up to that centering feed by Cole as he takes it away. Banks it out into the neutral zone. There's Bob Cowan into the offensive zone. Cowan, though, can't work his way around Stenger. It's played in deep to the Edina zone with 4:50 to go here in the first period. As Cowan backhands it ahead, laid over toward the near side. Edina able to drive it back into the Roseville zone once more as Witzke. This will be offside if Edina touches up, unless they touch up, which they do. As Roseville trying to get it back out to neutral. They're having a little bit of trouble gathering it in their own zone. It's Charles Cray trying to come up with it. It's Cray battling on the near side. It's played into the neutral zone. Sundin trying to get to it ahead of Michael Lindberg. The Hornets will gather it in their own zone. As A.J. Russo chased back around his own net. Played back out to neutral. Comes Edina the other way. They flip back into the Roseville zone. Played back through the corner. Will work its way behind the net. Edina able to take it away in their own zone. They'll carry it up toward the near side. Ben Sanderson will play it in deep to the Roseville zone where the Raiders will have to set up behind their own net, trying to play it around toward the near side. Whiffed on out front was Kermey as it's played into the corner. Roseville able to get it out to neutral. We played in deep by Witzke for Edina. Long pass that'll go well out of reach of everybody, and that'll be icing as a little bit of a frustration slap on the ice for the Raiders, and we'll have a face-off deep in the Roseville zone with 2:48 to play in the first period. Shot off the face-off, and that one will just go wide as it came out to Cowan, who ripped one wide. They get it back to Cowan, but it's kicked around in some skates of some Raiders. The Raiders will be able to break back out through neutral into the offensive zone. Go back out at neutral are the Raiders. It'll be played in deep by Daniel Tashida. Pass intercepted in the neutral zone, carried in by Roseville, but then taken away by Edina. Played over toward the near side. Two minutes to go in the first period, no score. Roseville back with it. Stenger sends it toward the far side where it's played in deep to the Edina zone. And an icing here will bring it out with 1:47 to go in the first period. Played out through neutral. And then deep into the Roseville zone. There's a shot that's saved out front. Played in deep to the near side corner in the Edina zone. 1:22 to go here in the first period. No score. The Hornets get it back out to neutral ice. Isaac Schmidt will play it back in deep for Roseville. Michael Lindberg will get it deep in his own end for Edina. The shot that's saved from just inside the blue line by Miller. Go back out at neutral ice. Arusa will get it for Edina in his own end. 53 seconds to go here in the first period. The drive over the top of the net from just outside the blue line by Charlie Hawk with 25 seconds to go here in the first period. Is Anderson able to play it in deep for Edina. He banked back toward the red line. Witzke whiffs on it, reversing direction. As Kermey tips it in. 10 seconds to go in the period, and icing here on Roseville will bring it back deep into their own zone with 8 seconds to go in the period. Here's McLeese with 6 seconds to go in the period. Centered around, but then played out into the corner by the Raiders as the period comes to an end. No score after one period. Bantam A third plays game. Roseville and Edina, we're going to take a minute timeout and come back with the start of your second period right after this. Second period underway. Roseville controlling the face-off. Play it along the far side. It's out of the reach of Sundin. Edina back with it, trying to get it back into the neutral zone as Warpinski will play it up the right wing, but is taken away by Daniel Tashida, who plays it in deep to the Edina zone. 14:41 to go here in the second period. No score. Edina and Roseville. The Bantam A third place game from Braemar Arena in Edina. The turnaround shot that'll go wide of the net by Warpinski. Laid back into the neutral zone. It's carried in by A.J. Russo. Into the offensive zone, but then losing the puck just inside the blue line is Stenger. Stenger will play it down into the corner. Just over a minute gone here in the second period. The whistle here with 13:39 to go in the second period as it was covered up there by Jonas Stevens. So whistle off the face-off. The shot that's saved by Stevens. It's Davis into the offensive zone, but offside. We'll have a face-off with 13:29 to go here in the second period. Back into the offensive zone. Cole with a shot, and that's saved by Miller and held on to with 13:22 to go here in the second period. No score. Face-off comes down toward the near side. It's able to be held by Cole. He'll play it around the net up toward the far side. Up into the far side corner. Roseville able to knock it down. We'll get it out to neutral ice as it's played in deep. There's a hit put on by Cowan. That's Jesse Gale. It's played deep in the Edina zone. Flipped back out to neutral. Taken away by Cole. Cole centering feed. What a save there by Miller. Now sliding over to make the save on Davis. It's laid around toward the near side. Into the offensive zone. Here's Tashida. Tashida with a shot that was blocked. Tashida able to gather the puck back. The shot that'll be tipped high up and out of play off the stick of Tommy Molloy. I don't know if that puck ever came back down. We'll have a face-off with 12:16 to go here in the... Oh, I think I see it. It's it's pinned up against something. That's still up there. It kind of got stuck where it entered the rafters. Play continuing in the Edina zone. Under 12 minutes to go here in the second period. $11:45 to go here. Hawk plays it into the Roseville zone. It'll be gathered in and covered up by Miller with 11:30 to go here in the second period. Face off deep in the Roseville zone. Roseville trying to get back the other way. A nice defensive play, though, made by Warpinski, but the Raiders gain the offensive zone. The battle for it on the end boards. Back the other way comes Warpinski with it. Warpinski trying to work his way around Elliott Marr. Played back into the neutral zone. Sundin will try to pick it up ahead of Michael Lindberg. Into the offensive zone. There's a shot that'll go over the top of the net off the stick of Tashida. Go back out at neutral ice. It's played in deep by Molloy. The turnaround shot that'll go high over the top of the net by Tashida. Tashida able to hold the zone. Got it over to Molloy. Molloy, though, can't thread this one through. It's played back down. And Tashida back to pick it up in his own end with 9:45 to go in the second period. One played ahead. As Davis plays it deep into the Roseville zone. It'll be covered up there by Miller with 9:26 to go here in the second period. No score, Edina and Roseville, the Bantam A third place game. Face off, loose in the circle. Pushed in on Miller again, who covers up. 9:21 to go here in the second period. It's played up into the far side corner. Roseville able to take it away. They'll play it around toward the near side. The Davis, oh, what a move by Davis, but then he has it poked away as he was battling with Schmidt as it comes down to the near side corner. Edina will be able to hold the zone. So reversing direction in the corner was Tyler Davis again. A nice drop pass by Cole out front. Puck is loose on the side of the net, now loose in front, and it's taken away by Roseville. Nice move to get through neutral by Rivard. Rivard, though, has it poked away from behind, but catching up to the play and then taking a shot that'll be tipped wide of the net with Schreier. 8 minutes to go here in the second period. No scores. This one in on the goaltender Stevens, who covers up. 7:55 to go here in the second period. Played along in the far side corner. There's West pushing it into the Roseville zone. Edina back out at neutral with it. Russo back in his own zone. Play it over toward the near side. Lindbergh with it. Lindbergh back to Russo. He slides it through neutral and into the offensive zone, but pushed up onto the far side boards is Sepik. So Roseville able to take it away. Back out in the neutral zone, carried into the offensive zone and then pushed wide of the net. 6:35 to go here in the second period. No score. For a drive from the point. Loose in front, they score! A rebound cleaned up by Charles Cray on the long drive by Elliott Moore, and Roseville scores, and they lead it 1-0. Charles Cray hanging out in the right spot at the right time to clean up the rebound. 6:26 to go, second period, 1-0 Roseville. Roseville driving it right back into the offensive zone. Edina able to take it away. There's Sanderson into the offensive zone. Sanderson drop pass to Warpinski with a shot. That's saved by Miller. Rebound controlled by Edina. They carry it back to the point. Another shot will go wide of the net. As we'll get a whistle with 5:59 to go here in the second period. Neutral zone face-off coming. Stretch pass carried into the offensive zone by Sanderson. Backhand shot wide of the net, down to the near side. Roseville 3-on-2 into the offensive zone. There's a shot save rebound cleared up to the far side corner. Edina trying to gather it in. They'll flip it down toward the near side. It's Warpinski into the offensive zone. Warpinski, though, had his pocket picked as he's going to make a nice move. Cowan getting it back to Cole. With a shot save rebound. Comes back down toward the near side. Cowan sends it far side, driven in deep. He played behind the net by Edina. Centering feed was blocked. Edina still with it behind their own net. It's McLeese with a shot that's blocked. and covered up by Miller with 4:29 to go here in the second period. 1-0. Roseville leading it. Charles Cray with the rebound goal. Loose in front. Miller again able to come up with the save on West with 4:25 to go here in the second period. Got the face-off. Still loose in the circle, played to the corner. West with it. West trying to play it around the net. Way down to the near side corner. Taken away, poked toward the net. Miller able to steer it aside. Play it back around toward the near side. Nice pass into the neutral zone. Here's Sundin in, but he's offside. And we'll have a whistle with 3:42 to go here in the second period. 1-0 Roseville. Face-off, controlled by Roseville. 3:35 to go here in the second period. The pass accidentally sent all the way deep into the Roseville zone. Back to pick it up is Stenger. He played around toward the near side of the net. Three out front for a shot that's just wide by Warpinski. Edina able to maintain possession. Lindbergh plays it down into the corner. Puck comes loose. It's Roseville back the other way. 3-on-2 if they hurry into the offensive zone. There's a job to push Tashida up toward the end boards. Tashida still with it. Able to backhand it into the circle. Loose out front and able to be covered up by Stevens. 2:48 to go here in the second period. 1-0. Played into the Roseville zone. In the slot, there's a shot that'll go over the top of the net by Cowan. It comes up into the near far side corner. .206 to go here in the second period. So McLeese plays it down to the near side corner. The drive from the point that'll be played up into the net. We'll have a face-off. 1:55 to go in the period. 1-0 Roseville leading. We played into the Roseville zone. Oh, and it just comes free out front. Edina able to play it out through neutral. West in to get it. West has it popped free as he drove toward the net. Centering feed is kicked around, controlled by Roseville. Carried back out through neutral ice. Pushed up into the offensive zone. There's a shot over the top of the net. Great effort from Rivard as it comes into the corner. 1:08 to go in the period. Centering feed goes off the back of a skate. They can't get this one around Molloy. Now Edina trying to regain control at neutral ice. Penalty coming here against Roseville for a trip. It looks like it's going to be on Sundin. So Edina will get the game's first power play with 53 seconds to go here in the second period. Face-off kicked around in the circle. 50 seconds to go here in the period. We'll get a whistle with 34 seconds to go here in the second period. 151 in the penalty. We're figuring out some additional time to be taken off the penalty. They'll take 10 seconds off. 1:41 in the power play. .34 seconds in the period as a shot will go wide down to the end boards. Played down toward the near side corner. The battle continues for the puck on the end board. 13 seconds in the period. Puck still live, now declared dead with 4 seconds in the period. Four seconds to go in the period. 1:12 in the power play. Face-off controlled by Edina as it's poked away at the buzzer. After 2 periods, Roseville leading it 1-0 on the goal by Charles Cray. We'll take a resurfacing intermission. Come back in about 10 minutes or so with the start of your third period. Welcome back, everybody. Third period about to get underway between Edina and Roseville. 1-0 Roseville, but Edina with 1:08 of power play remaining from the second period as it's carried into the offensive zone. It's knocked down at the blue line. Carried up the right wing and played through the corner by Michael Lindberg. 50 seconds to go on the power play. Back to the point. Lindberg, a nice backhand pass, but it's intercepted. Was unable to be cleared completely by Gale. Gale will get it back into the neutral zone. This one punched in offside by Edina. Face-off coming, 14-18 to go in regulation, 25 seconds in the power play. Face-off controlled by Edina. And pops high in the air, comes back down. To be sent back into the neutral zone. And Edina sends it back in deep as we get another whistle with 14:01 to play in the game. 8 seconds in the power play. Face-off pushed back into the Roseville zone. The shot that's saved out front as the power play comes to an end. Tip back over toward the near side. It's free out front. It's poked free in the circle. Send Edina back the other way up the left wing with speed into the offensive zone. Oh, nice feed, but then getting knocked off the puck before he could get a shot away with Cepik as it's sent back into the neutral zone. Great job defending that one by the Raiders. The Raiders through neutral ice as a hit put on at the red line as it's played in deep. Shot that's blocked. We'll come back to the neutral zone. Cepik into the offensive zone. He'll take a shot, and that'll be just saved over the top of the net. Just getting a piece of that one was Miller. It's carried into the offensive zone. Oh, a nice move and a shot and another good save at point blank. Ben Sanderson came in, but Miller again able to make the save on the point blank shot. Remains 1-0 Roseville. 12 and a half minutes to go here in the final period as it's played down to the near side corner. Sent back into the neutral zone and then deep into the Edina end for icing with 12:11 to go here in regulation. 1-0 Roseville leading it. Goal by Charles Cray midway through the second period. He banked back into the far side corner. Will be dug out by Kohanek. Kohanek trying to clear it, but it can't be cleared. Edina doing a good job holding the zone as we get a whistle. And a hooking call coming here. It'll go against Edina. And Tyler Davis, it'll have a power play coming. Dylan Kermey will have a power play for Roseville. This will be their first of the game. But back to the neutral zone by Roseville. Icing not waved off as it's played deep into the Edina zone. Face-off coming deep in the Roseville end. 1:53 in the power play, 11:46 in regulation. Shot that'll go off the end boards. Played over toward the near side. Roseville working their way through neutral as it's carried in by Stenger. Kerm for hooking. That one goes off a skate. Edina able to get it into the neutral zone. A great job here by Cowan. Cowan will be driven to the end board. He tries to center it, but it's kicked away by Roseville. They'll push it through the neutral zone, then flipped in deep by Jesse Gale. That one comes through the slot. It'll go out into the neutral zone. It's played over toward the near side. Stenger getting it off ahead for Molloy. Edina able to send it the length of the ice. Icing waved off. 33 seconds in the power play as Roseville left to set up from deep in their own end. But out of the reach of Sundin as it's pushed into the Edina zone. Whitsky takes a hit on the end boards. Roseville from behind their own net to kick it back to the point for a blast. That'll go wide of the net from Marr. The power play comes to an end. Edina back at full strength. A shot that'll be played up toward the far side corner. Banked off the near side, back out. Stretch pass is tipped ahead and into the offensive zone. There's a shot that'll go wide of the net, up onto the far side boards. Toshida can't control it. Now Toshida will end up with it back as he gets it back to the blue line for Sundin, who takes a shot that was probably deflected as it went over the net. Under 9 minutes to play in the game. An opportunity the other way for Mitchell West. West will shoot one off the glass wide of the net. Icing waved off. Edina will have to play it from deep in their own zone with 8.5 minutes to go here in the third period. Drop it back to Russo. Russo into the offensive zone on the left wing side as he reverses direction. Trying to feed it down. It's loose in front and poked down through the near side circle. Loose in front and a shot. Nice save by Miller. Centering feed out front is still loose. Backhander also saved by Miller. This Warpinski kind of wondering, what do I have to do to get one in the net? 7:50 to go in regulation. 1-0 Roseville. Face-off played through the slot. It's intercepted by Roseville. Stretched out through neutral. We'll go for icing with 7:42 to go in the final period. 1-0 Roseville leading it. Back to the point. It's played through the corner. The drive through the Joe had to just clip the blue. It's carried up the left wing into the offensive zone. A shot that hits the post. Isaac Schmidt sent back into the neutral zone where Roseville will reset. Play down towards Schmidt on the near side as he pokes it in ahead of Kerm. Kerm gets it ahead for Sanderson, who comes in offside. 6:56 to go in the game. 1-0 Roseville with the lead. We played in deep to the Roseville zone. 6:48 to play in the game. 1-0. The Raiders leading it. There's Sundin. He'll play it in. It'll bounce off the stick of Wittick into the offensive zone. Witzke, excuse me. It's free out front. Shot that's kicked around off some skates. Trying to clear, and they'll work their way back out to neutral. There's Cole in. Cole trying to center this one as this will go off the stick of Davis and be covered up by Miller with 6:18 to play. $6:15 to go now in regulation, 1-0. The shot will be played up into the netting off the stick of Aiden Schreier. The shot off the face-off is held on to with Edina will try to work it from deep in their own end. They'll get it out to neutral. The backhander intercepted. Carried in by Tashida. Tashida up the left wing. In the corner, it'll be played around up into the far side corner. Schreier with a drive that's blocked. Back out at neutral, played in deep again by Molloy. $5:13 to go in the game. 1-0, Roseville leading it. Charles Cray scored on a rebound midway through the second period. Edina looking to push the pace a bit as they push it into the Roseville zone where the puck is knocked free. Raiders the other way with it. There's being offside here. And a face-off coming in the neutral zone. 4:50 to play. 1-0 Raiders leading it. Kerm into the offensive zone. Kerm with a shot that's saved. Miller able to cover up the rebound. Played back into the Edina zone. The backhand shot, that was just out of the reach out front. Sundin able to take it away and hold the zone. And try to push it up into the corner. Sundin centering feed intercepted by Edina. Roseville again able to come out with the puck. 4 minutes to go in the game, 1-0. The shot will go wide of the net, down toward the near side. The shot that's tipped down in front. That was just saved on the redirect attempt. Played up into the far side corner, able to be held by Roseville. .320 to go in regulation as Sanderson dumps it in deep. He picked up behind the Raider net. It's Cole trying to push it in deep. Davis was offside, and we will get a whistle with 3:06 to go. Roseville trying to clear, but Edina able to hold to play it down into the near side corner. We're under 3 minutes to play in the game. Roseville 1, Edina 0. Roseville will drive it in deep. That one goes in on goal. Craig with a long shot from the blue line, and that just kind of rocketed in on the goaltender, Stevens. Cole trying to gain the offensive zone. Sundin trying to take it away from behind. There's a shot and a save by Miller with 2:26 to go in the game. Roseville maintaining a 1-0 lead. Face-off coming deep in the Roseville zone. We played around toward the near side. 2:20 to play in the game. Roseville trying to clear, which they will. And through neutral ice is Gale. Gale getting pushed up into the far side corner. Trying to get it back to the point. A nice job to force it out, though, by West. West into the offensive zone with Seepick. West still with it. West getting forced off the puck from behind. Seepeck trying to reverse direction. We're under 2 minutes to play, 1:51 to go. Sundin through neutral ice for Roseville. He'll take a shot that's blocked as getting a stick on that one was Witzke. Played over toward the near side. Into the offensive zone, here's West, but he has it poked toward the blue line and out. So Witzke there to dump it in deep, 1:29 to go. Goaltender still in the net for Edina. As Hawk gets it in ahead. A great physical play, though, by Roseville to keep the puck separated. There's a shot that's blocked. 1:11 to go. Still 5-on-5. Pushed into the offensive zone, and a nice job to try to work through by Schreier. Knocked down at the red line. Into the offensive zone. Empty net now for Edina. Extra attacker coming on. 52 seconds to play. It's back out toward neutral ice. It's Russo with it. Russo with a shot high and wide of the net. It'll be able to be held by Edina. Sundin plays it around the net up to the far side corner. 35 seconds to play. .30 seconds now, 27. Russo with a shot. It's tipped out front, and the rebound just out of the reach on the back door of Hawk. 20 seconds now to play. Roseville battling on the far side boards. 13 seconds to play. 9 seconds left. Puck still in the corner. Pretty much everybody now joining the puck battle. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, and that'll do it. Roseville scores the only goal of the game in the second period. And they claim the Bantam A third place game by a final score of 1-0. Congratulations to the Roseville Raiders and to the Edina Hornets. We've been watching coverage of the Bantam A third place game. Back to wrap it up next with the Bantam AA game after this.